Hello, this is Michael,
What up, everyone? It's Faye.
and this is the Bread Ends playing Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh man, Harry Potter. Like when it first came out, I was the perfect age for it. You know, I was 11 when the first movie was in theaters, so I was a huge fan.
And then you basically made all of us a huge fan.
It's true. I forced everyone. Oh my gosh, I haven't played this game in so long.
Yeah.
I'm getting so nostalgic over this.
Man, those graphics are just great.
Remember the last game, like the last series, when I said that PS1 Hagrid graphics are what I was dealing with? This is like what I grew up with.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this looks a lot better than the second game.
Oh,
and
yeah.
first game.
At the time, these graphics were unbelievable.
Yeah.
I was freaking out. They were so good.
At least we'll be safe at Hogwarts.
Oh, that Ron voice actor, though.
Ron, I overheard your dad talking about Sirius Black last night. The Ministry of Magic thinks he's after
It kind
me.
of sounds like the same voice actor as Harry.
After you? Oh, Harry, you'll have to be really, really careful. Don't go looking for trouble.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Looking for trouble.
I mean, there's no way they got the actual voice actors.
But
No.
they'll catch him, won't they? I mean, they've got all the muggles looking out for him too.
Scabbers, come back! Can't you keep that
Graphics.
monster under control?
Calm down, Ron. You don't want to wake
I
Professor
remember, like, it
Lupin.
was a big deal that their mouths could open and move. I think they had that in the second game, too, but I remember in the first game, they would just nod their heads when they were talking.
Well, I mean, they have facial animation in this, and they definitely didn't have that in the second.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about then, so... God, and look at that outside!
Oh my god, look how
Scabbers.
I can strafe in this game.
Oh my gosh!
Holy crap, I am fast!
Strafe King!
You can cast Alahamora to open that door, Harry. Hold down the left mouse button to activate your wand.
Keep holding while you move the mouse to aim your wand.
He's got that 100-yard stare.
He's like, wait, are we in a computer game?
And you'll cast...
Alahamora!
There he is!
It's a box full of snakes.
That's the symbol of Slytherin in this game.
We
Is
just
that
So-
box full of Slytherins?
I think it's just like maybe Slytherin gear, like maybe Slytherin robes.
We'll have to jump
Maybe
up
it's
to
like
the
symbolic, like Slytherin is your obstacle to like
Well,
getting success at school.
I mean,
so-
I would agree with you, except now there's, Gryffindor, Slytherin, Gryffindor, and
What the hell is
iguana?
that?
Is it iguana?
Oh my god, Iguana House. That's me. Ah, the Bertie Bott's beans. Oh my gosh.
There's actually bean size in this one.
That's Rick Sempra, right?
No,
Oh.
this is Depulso. It was Rick DeSempra in the other game. Also,
my
you gotta actually play as Hermione and Ron in this one.
Love that blonde Hermione.
cast Alahamora to
God, I loved this game when it came out. I mean, I still got a soft spot for it. I still do.
Yeah.
I'll be honest though, I'm a lot more low-key about my Harry Potter fandomness. I mean, by the time the later books were coming out, I was like in high school and I don't know, they were just a little bit like,
Thank goodness.
they weren't as fun for me anymore. They were kind of sad that
Yeah.
she was killing everyone off, so
It's definitely a universe that kind of falls apart if you think about it for more than a second.
yeah.
But I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta believe in magic and have fun with it.
But like, she wasn't having fun with it. They were all sad.
That's true.
And
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, now of course, J.K. Rowling's on Twitter with all her super hot takes, so which we do not endorse.
Yep.
But oh, I forgot about these triple spells
Yeah.
and the gargoyles. Wow.
Gargoyle, of course.
Cast Lumos at it, Ron, and a secret area will light up.
Oh, I almost made it through before the cutscene started.
Oh my gosh, that sound that the gargoyles make is like embedded in the back of my brain.
I just love. I'm just going to kill you with nostalgia in this game.
You're so going to like.
I'm gonna beat this whole game while you're just like, well, I remember this. Oh, I thought that was a collectible that it was shooting out, so I ran to collect it, and I kind of got injured.
Depulso.
Also, I'm planning on 100% completing this game.
Oh hell yeah!
This is one of the best games to 100% complete.
This is such a good game.
Yeah.
See, when I was a youngin', I didn't do a lot of sports or a lot of like human-based activities since I was visiting Alien and everything. So basically all my childhood memories are just various video games. That's what I got nostalgic about.
I came in later to help.
It's true.
Also, I love this carriage.
God, it's so cool.
So many details. I mean, as an adult, I can kind of see that they were using assets. But like all of this stuff is like unique.
Oh my gosh! I mean, just the first time you play this, like as a kid, especially after the second game, like the jump between the graphics in the second and third game, unbelievable.
Yes.
Well, look who it is.
Oh my god.
Hetty and the weasel. I should have known pathetic.
This asshole.
Something to do with you. Draco Malfoy. So they put you in the creature's carriage, did they? Probably the only place you could find a friend.
Oh!
Oh my god, roasted.
Yeah!
Everyone play nicely now. Oh no. What's that
Where did Draco go?
Actually, I believe
He just like crawled under the space of the door back there.
Did he like go out a window? It's like it immediately come to behind us.
He just jumped right out. There's Rictus Sempra.
I like how it's like they're supposed to activate the pages, and I'm supposed to hit them back, but I'm just too fast for this game.
Dude, you were strafing like crazy. See, Rictus Sempra replaced Flipendo, right?
No.
Is there still Flipendo?
I don't... Okay, Depulso replaced Flipendo. Flipendo is like a pushing spell, but it was used to push around enemies. Lick December actually kind of harms enemies. So we're now causing them pain.
Rictus Sempra is the punch in the face spell.
collector's cards?
I felt like it was more like a sting, like a venomous sting kind of thing.
picking up a collector's card.
I can see that.
Press the escape key.
Oh.
Click on the picture of the card at the top of the
Giving us
screen.
a lot of trouble, you useless rat.
Come on.
Oh my gosh, if they just would have let Scabbers run off and like never saw him again, this whole book wouldn't even happen.
I love that animation of them going back and forth.
Oh my god, the Dementors.
What's happening?
Yep.
I am having so many flashbacks right now. Terrifying when I was a child and I played this. Yeah, I had the same reaction, Harry.
I mean, not I.
Whatever you can to block the door.
This was scary, like they're trying to break in and stuff.
God.
What's out there?
So this came out in like 2004, 2005, right?
Probably. I'd say that.
So, let's see. Doing some math. I was like 12 when this came out. So, it was amazing.
Wow, look at that. Still not enough. Okay.
I just like did nothing.
Well, if those boxes can do it, can't do it. I'm sure this birdcage can.
That tiny little bird cage.
Heck
just
yeah!
ran
Oh
over there.
no!
None of us is hiding Sirius Black under our cloaks. Go!
That guy is like the best.
Yeah. Also, full confession, because, you know, this was like the first time a Harry Potter spell was cast and no words were muttered. So for the longest time, I thought the spell to get rid of Dementors was called "None of us are hiding Sirius Black under our cloaks." Like you had to say that every time or something.
That's true. He doesn't say anything.
Azkaban. We better head back.
Anyway.
Onwards in a few minutes.
Are you sure you're alright, Harry? Fine. I'm fine.
I'm convinced.
They're putting so much emotion into their faces now. Oh my goodness. This was just state of the art when it came out.
Oh yeah. I'm still impressed.
Yeah, like look at that.
Delighted to be back at Hogwarts.
Oh, and the narrator.
Harry's encounter with the Dementor had caused him no serious harm, other than a growing feeling of dread. The three friends
It's an ominous way to
hurried
start a
their
school
first
year.
class
Yep.
of the term, anxious to resume their lessons.
I'm Professor Lupin, your new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Our first lesson involves the spell Carpe Retractum. Ron Weasley, would you please join me?
Me? You sure? Hermione's
And this is a big deal because, you know, before it was always Harry Potter in these games got asked to do the lessons.
It's true.
So, you like when you like Ron, you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is the first one where you play as other characters.
Yeah.
That coughing sound effect. Can you imagine if this was the school you went to?
Yep.
Welcome to the
And I
Carpe
believe there's a bottomless pit right in front of me.
They're like, welcome to the trigonometry gauntlet. You will either die or learn math. Gotta get in that bean bonus room, man.
Always come back. Complete the challenge by collecting the final shield. Let's get started.
Yep, bottomless pit right there.
Carpe retractum has two primary uses. To pull yourself towards something.
And this is the first time he's using the spell too, so it's not like a practice.
Yeah, like, he could easily fall to his death.
Yep.
Then, watch what happens.
God, Hogwarts is so dangerous. I know we've talked about this before on our non-recording time, but I would definitely be that student that steps through the fake stair on the, like, moving staircase and just dies, like, the first day of
You can
school.
also use carpe
It's part of the fun,
retractum to pull certain
that you could die at any moment.
Oh my god, the Spongify
Leap
tiles!
onto the tile to spring into the
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I might be breaking this game a little bit by how fast I'm going.
Then climb up onto it.
I think there was like 4 dialogues going on top of each other.
Like, they're doing a lot of explaining for something that's pretty simple. But
Well,
I guess this is, like...
Meant for children.
Yeah. That's always my problem, is I'll be watching some kids movie and I'm like, this is dumb, and then I'm like, oh, I'm 28.
Like this one, Ron. Hold down the forward arrow key to run towards it. When you get to the edge, continue holding the arrow key
Yep,
and press the
I already did it.
cross button to jump.
I always like that pink and yellow one.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa, a secret.
actually mandatory.
Yeah, mandatory secret.
Alright. Oh, no, that was a secret.
Oh, okay. I do like how they have different, like, voice clips for the spells, too, you know?
Yes.
Now give it a go.
And there's always like one where he just like yells it.
Right? It sounds like he's getting frustrated.
Alright.
Ding.
So I just remember there was like once I played this as a kid and I missed a secret. And it like frustrated me so much in this level that I always check behind me. Because I remember the secret is you have to turn around at a certain point.
That's the origin story of his completionist tendencies.
That thing doesn't look very friendly.
That is an Impron. Beware.
Oh, I
It
forgot
might throw
about
exploding
these.
Wizard crackers. Spells may not be effective in this situation.
How it's magic.
Wizard
Like,
crackers-
yeah.
Spells are always effective.
How would
When
they
they
not?
land, You can pick them up, but be careful.
Oh my god, I
If you are
totally
quick
this
enough,
mechanic.
crackers will explode.
Also, this has nothing to do with the Carpe Retractum lesson. This is just like,
See
eh.
if you can pick up a wizard cracker.
I got some imps that I want you to deal with.
Just disintegrates him.
Test?
Can you imagine if it was like super like gory like Doom?
Whoa.
They just like
Right. Pumpkin pasty.
Did you
my
see that
God.
though?
I
I got
did.
both of them in one shot.
that was pretty pro. I love those little pumpkins. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with those pumpkin pasties.
Oh no. I hope that noise isn't what I think it is.
I'm a huge pumpkin fan.
Oh, okay, that took a while. This game made me wait for more than a second.
Right?
I don't
You're
like
doing everything at blinding speed. And you're like strafing like crazy, and so far they've only thrown one projectile.
it.
This isn't Dark Souls, bro.
I'll bet they're worth loads more.
Well, so I'm obviously using the WASD key. So if you just use the arrow keys, you turn, it's tank controls. So this is how you move
Yeah,
if you're using the arrow keys. But since I'm using WASD, like the advanced controls, I can strafe.
he's strafing like crazy. Oh yeah, and those little cauldron things. Depulsode.
Right. Yep, this is the secret that I missed.
Which one?
Right here.
Oh, yeah. So, like, there's gotta be, like, a net or something down there, right? I mean, come on.
Do you want me to test it?
Don't test it.
I mean, look, even if there was a
Oh my
net,
god.
like,
There's, like, buttresses, like, just...
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I love these early Harry Potter games.
oh crap!
Wait, you are testing it. Nope,
Okay.
he just falls to his death.
That took such a little amount of health. I was trying to let momentum carry me, and it did.
Right over
That's
the edge.
yeah.
There's like such a mysterious aura about these earlier games, you know? I mean, I don't know.
I still really like the fourth and fifth one for what they are, and I mean, if we have the time, we might also play those on the channel.
Yeah. I never got too into the 4th and 5th one just because they were super complicated and I am dumb.
Just don't have as much patience as I do with games.
I'd say I have way more patience than you.
You know what? That's a good point.
I'm just like, no thoughts, head empty, so, you know. When you had to choose between the spells instead of just pointing your mouse button at something, I'm like, I'm done.
Okay, so every
Jeez, that was a lot of stuff.
every like level in this game, sorry, all the spell lessons have 10 shields and 5 hidden collector cards.
Oh.
So I have to get both of those.
That's a fire crab.
Oh my god, it's a Koopa.
Nope.
Be careful. It can
Also, I always liked Lupin because he was the only one that could actually say backside. Like, that sounds weird, but like Lockhart couldn't do it. It was like, it casts fire out of its, well, you know. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to die. Just say the word.
There's like I love those little built-in holes for those guys.
Yeah. I'm very good at this game.
Yeah, Rick to Semprine.
What I also like is, in this game, the collector cards kind of come in categories.
Oh yeah.
And they're usually grouped together, unlike the other games where it's just kind of like random. Which, you know, I like as a completionist. But B, just like thematically, I like it where it's like all the dragon cards are with Hermione's spell challenge.
Yeah, the wizard cards in this game were really, they stepped it up. Like,
Oh yeah. Well, it's also cool because like they kind of use like a lot of the same art throughout the games, but like, you know, they like provide more kind of story for each one of the cards.
yeah, that's true. Looks just like, is that
Am I
water?
No, it's fog from the abyss.
It sounds like it's making water sounds.
I think there might be something dripping, but because I know if you die, you just fall through.
God, they have one janitor for all.
Ah! Game.
What?
Ah, fine. I was trying. I thought I hit the jump button, but apparently I didn't.
Well, no worries, because there's literally no penalty for dying
No,
in this game.
I took a little bit of health.
Literally no penalty.
A little bit of health.
Like,
So
none.
yeah,
Zero
but like there,
penalty.
you can't just say no penalty. Also, those are dead. There is indeed a penalty. It is just very little.
No penalty at all.
Okay. What? I guess I was a little too impatient.
God, the lighting in this game is so good.
Yeah.
I like
that's
how Ron is
fairly
like,
secret.
I'm not that great at spells, you know? And then he's just pretty much flawlessly doing this entire thing. Like, this is the first time he's ever used Carpe Retractum, and he just, like, works perfectly every time.
I also think it's kind of neat that, like, a lot of the spells in this game are pink. You normally don't see that, but, like, you know, Carpe Retractum, Ron's main spell, is, like, a purple. Like,
true.
Rectisempra is a pink.
Purple is the color of magic.
Yeah, I'm just like, you know, as a kid, I'd be like, oh, that's a girly color. So I respect that they gave it to Ron.
It's true, we grew up in, like, the early 2000s and late 90s, so it was a different time. This was, like, a pre-Steven Universe era. The Dark Ages, as they're sometimes called.
Is that? Oh.
Yeah, get up there and then it'll be easy peasy. Oh yeah, these are the two that, like, have a bunch of stuff in them, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Woo!
Imagine, like, going to a strip club and just throwing jelly beans all over them.
Nope. I was not imagining that. I still struggle to imagine it.
It's so vivid in my mind.
Okay. Let's see.
I always thought that black Birdie Bots bean was probably pepper flavored.
Okay. So that time I tried to use momentum to my advantage. Oh, I can do it!
Oh.
That's what I was trying to do!
Oh my gosh, pro moves. You're gonna go back
Wait.
and get that.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. Oh look, that
Oh,
chocolate frog filled all that health that you lost. So much of it.
Man, I almost missed a secret. So I had to pull that switch to activate that, which is kind of weird. Because, like, what's the point? But, oh my god.
Point is to learn.
No. Let's keep going.
That's weird. So, like, is the other knight, like, doesn't do anything, or did we already go
No.
through here?
We didn't go through here, so
Oh.
it's kind of, I guess, a red herring.
Okay. God, I love those little pumpkins.
Yeah.
They're just so cute. Oh yeah, there you go.
This is gonna be weird.
You can hang from those, you know.
Yeah, I can, but where's the fun in that?
People don't get whiplash watching the video. That's pretty fun. Oh god, these things.
Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe.
All of the things.
Okay, this is where my strafing is gonna come in handy.
Yeah, this is definitely some high skill gameplay.
There we go.
Nice.
I mean, I have to make this game that's made for children a little bit difficult for myself.
Dude, you're moving so much, it's like making me dizzy.
Okay. I would try and calm down a little bit.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, I think we'd come up through here.
Yeah, there's like... Maybe if you get everything in the room?
No, there's like a Spongify tile down there.
Oh,
So
I see,
we,
I
like,
see.
go down and
Yeah, that makes sense.
through. I think. Oh, I'm gonna trust my instincts, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean... Is that it? That's it. Pumpkins. Yeah, because you can, like, buy wizard cards, right? That's what you need that stuff for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a kind of unique kind of currency. Both the cauldrons, the pumpkin pasties, and the birdie bots.
Yeah, because they're just all snacks, and people love snacks.
Yeah. Even though every meal at Hogwarts is a feast,
Right?
people are still hungry, I guess.
You know, it's the UK. They really like candy and stuff over there.
I guess compared to America, who hates sweets? Like,
Well, I mean, if you eat a plain Hershey's bar, you'd probably think that we hate sweets.
alright. So hopefully, the 10th shield is just the big shield.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I mean, that's all the secrets, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Well done, Ron. And
Okay.
you found all 10
I was
giant
worried.
shields,
That
which
little
means
pose.
You get to visit the Bean bonus room.
Oh my god. This memory is so...
That's right, Ron. Collect as many goodies
He's
as you
legitimately
locked
excited.
in.
time runs out.
I'd be, like, stoked too. See, in this room, you can have as little chill as you want.
I like going fast new games.
Well, you know,
But yes, I should not try and get motion sickness to
right?
people.
We'll just take it easy. This is a fun game. A lot to see, a lot to do. Didn't we collect all of these once?
So the final time you go to the bean bonus room, there is no time limit.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
can walk away.
That's what it was.
But it's basically impossible to get all of them in the time limit.
Yeah, there's like a ton.
Yeah, and like, I don't want to toot my own horn too much, but like if I can't do it, I don't think any child any child playing this for the first time could do it. You know what I mean? I'm what you call a pro gamer.
MLG over here, you guys. I wish I went to a school with a bean bonus room. Can you imagine?
I mean, I don't know how old these beans are, though.
They
Do you
can't
think-
be that old. I mean, it's super easy to get all the shields, so they must have to, like, throw a bunch in there.
Well, I mean, no one else does the challenge. So, like, I think this is just like everyone watches Ron do it, and they're like, well, that's the lesson for today.
That's true. They're, like, all watching him right now on some monitor, like, huh. But then again, I mean, the beans are just kind of currency. Like, people really eat them anymore.
Yeah, and I mean, like, because by their definition, like, I feel like most flavors are kind of bad.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't really want to have a lot of, you know, I wouldn't want to try them. Oh, really? You unleashed a whole bunch of beans at the very last second?
That's how they do.
Oh! What was that? I got stuck on something!
You got some head trauma. You just ran into a platform.
Where are we?
These doors will let us back into
Jesus, Ron, it's your 3rd year here.
You can have another go.
Also, that moment when you realize there's only 3, like, lessons in this entire school year.
Right?
You lead the way, Ron.
And, like, no math or English of any kind, just spells, so...
Nope.
All these wizards have, like, a 5th grade education.
Look, I think we've come out in the side chamber.
I've heard about this room. These portraits provide
It's like one of the main rooms in the entire castle. It would be weirder if you didn't hear about this.
We can get
Right?
the password.
It's a shortcut room.
Just the person I was looking for.
Hello, Fred. Where's George?
Upstairs, minding the shop.
Why didn't you tell him Bart?
Christmas present for you, Harry.
I was gonna say, like,
Map.
that's kind of sad that that's the first thing he would ask, but I was thinking it too.
Thanks, Fred.
You can press the tab key on your keyboard to bring up this map at any time. Come on, follow me upstairs. I'll lead you to the shop.
Alright.
These kids are just running like a side hustle at school.
Oh, yeah. See,
Yeah,
look, he's also booking it. Look at him go.
It's true, like, I don't remember this game being so fast.
Yeah, I like it. Let's go. I mean, we can explore this place, I think, more when we get more spells and more stuff to explore with.
Yeah.
Um,
No, this
There's
is
just-
like the hub, so we'll be back here a ton.
yeah.
Professor McGonagall, Professor Dumbledore.
I'm glad.
That's headmaster to you, bitch.
Why?
Professor.
They like Hermione.
You're probably aware.
She's bringing up the whole school average by at least, like, 5 points.
That's true, Hermione is the Lisa Simpson of this school.
I'll bet Sirius Black steers well clear of Hogwarts with those Dementors lurking about.
Come on, lads. George is waiting at the shop. Follow me.
Okay, bye.
Though, once again, where on earth did they go?
They went into that secret place.
Might as well get some beans now.
Eh.
I have a lot to do, you know. We'd better hurry
Okay.
up to George's shop.
Never mind.
Hermione's had it.
Yeah. I'd stop for like a second to get some money for us.
She has a lot to do, you know.
Okay, what do you...
I've got some collector's cards for sale, if you're interested.
God, a lot of people have a side hustle.
It's true.
Also, heck yeah.
Beatrix Bloxham.
Appreciate the business, Harry.
Okay. You had 1 card for 25 coins. Or beans. That's not gonna get you far.
See you two later. Just remembered, I've got to see Professor McGonagall about something.
Yeah, the ability to travel through time.
All about.
It's nothing. Okay.
Can you
I don't-
imagine giving a 13-year-old, like...
Hello.
To study for more, study for more lessons.
Right?
That's such a weird way to use magic.
Just
Seriously.
Any item that takes your fancy. We'll tell you what's what.
God, you would get burnt out so fast if you were time traveling to go to extra lessons.
Or you wouldn't,
Afraid
because,
you don't have enough pumpkin pasties to
you know,
buy
you would
that.
never get bored of anything. Like you would have all the time to waste. I'm not really making a full sentence, but I think you kind of know what I mean.
Sorta, yeah.
Like you could spend like a whole like year just traveling.
It's true.
A bit of a mystery, this one, but I'm sure it's worth twice.
What are
the
these
price.
again?
These are the secret passages.
Oh, yeah.
You definitely want to get these.
Yeah, these are 100% worth it.
Because wow, I had just enough of that.
Sorry, Harry. You don't have enough cauldron cakes to buy that.
Oh, cauldron cakes, that's what they were.
Sorry, Harry.
Okay.
You don't have enough cauldron
Just
cakes to buy that.
okay. So it's all the same.
You don't have enough cauldron cakes
You don't have enough cauldron cakes
Yep.
to buy that.
So they're all the same. They're just in 3 separate locations, just I guess with flavor.
Yeah.
Also, why?
Now that, Harry,
Why would you buy this?
find stamina
Like,
enhancing
who's like struggling so hard in this game that they're like, I gotta get that health now.
Guess
Maybe they
not.
just like frogs.
Thanks anyway.
But it's like you can't collect frogs. They go away as soon as you buy them.
Well, they're your friend for like a second.
After this, we're supposed to meet Hermione for Care of Magical Creatures class.
Nobody wants to wait for anything. But I think we should do that next episode.
Sounds good to me.
See you then.
See ya.